Hey, yo, what is it? You already know what it is, man. This is your man, Levon, just coming back at you one more again with your Wisdom on Wednesday, you dig? And today I have a question for you guys, all right? Question of the day. Before we get into that, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you're always notified upon my next video upload, all right? So let's get into it, man, with this question of the day. The question of the day is this: are you a blessing abuser? Right? And you say, what's a blessing abuser? Someone that abuses the blessing. You know, someone that gets a blessing, receives a blessing, prays for a blessing, and when they receive the blessing or they get the blessing, they abuse it. Well, how can you abuse a blessing? Well, when you pray for something specifically, you're asking for a blessing, right? There's a purpose behind you asking for that blessing. Whether you're fasting, praying, interceding, pleading, begging, there's a purpose behind the blessing. So then when you get the blessing, right? God gives you the blessing, whether he gives it to you or he uses somebody to give it to you or whatever the case is, he gets the blessing to you. Are you an abuser? Do you then get the blessing and say, oh man, I got the blessing, but then you finna go do this, and you finna go do that, and you finna do everything else instead of what the blessing was intended for, right? That's called abusing the blessing. You asked for something specific, and when it was given to you, you took that specific thing and you used it for something else. And then we wonder why the blessings get fewer and fewer, or we wonder why they just dry up and stop all of a sudden. Maybe because you're abusing the blessing. You're not using it for its intended purposes. You did? God blesses us based upon our words and our deeds. When our words and our deeds line up with his commands, then he blesses us. But then when we take the blessing and we abuse it, that's like a slap in God's face. That's like God saying, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take care of this because you've been faithful and you've been praying, and I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. And then when we do it, we say, yeah, thanks, God. Extra stage left. And God is saying, but you said you were going to do this, but you did that. Okay, cool. No problem. So the next time you ask for a blessing, the next time you praying and you interceding and you begging and you pleading and you crying and all that, then it might just be the Holy Spirit remind you of the last blessing you received and how you abused it. Maybe that's not why you're being blessed now. Just a thought for you to ponder on, you dig? This is your boy Levon with your thought of the day. One love. Remember, Lamelli E. Love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. LamelliE.com. And remember, y'all, don't abuse the blessing. Don't be a blessing abuser. When God blesses you with the blessing that you've been asking and praying for, use it for what you told him you were going to use it for. Don't be abusing the blessing, because then your blessings dry up. Man, Levon, I'm out.